talking with this politician, police and district here. We ask them to let the press go inside because we believe that we are not doing something wrong. We are demanding our right, and we need also the public to know that. But it is part of the game they play. They try to say for all the media, we are criminal, we are the people who crazy, and it's not safe for press to come inside. And that's why they try to play this game, to let the public accept the eviction anyway. But all this time we say we are so open to talk, and we really need you all in this moment to be inside. But they try to, again to say, okay, you cannot go to press and talk. And at the end, now they accept us to talk, but also it's outside. We really, we need you to be inside, but we cannot decide over this. We don't have the power to do it. But the power what we have is resisting for our right, and we still do it. First say, I need to clarify the things from beginning. From beginning, why we are in the roof now, I think it's clear for the people, because we are resisting Iranian Plus more than 2 years because of this unhumanity law, and because of all this what is authority do it for us. They think that we are the refugee, we don't have right to move, but we believe that we are human beings, and the German, one of this country who signs the Declaration of Human Beings, they have to give us our right to move free. That's why when we start Iranian Plus, we ask about the stop deportation, close the lager, abolish the resident village, because we see all this law, it is kind of makes the freedom of the refugee less. After that, after a long time in Iranian Plus, the politicians come to us and ask us to talk. And we need to show them we are political people, and all the time we try to negotiate and talk. That's why we accept to talk with them. We see 2 months we're talking with the Kolat and the senator of Berlin about how they can try to help us to get something, and then we move from Iranian Plus. They play with us games there, and they say okay, and they evict the place without giving nothing. The agreement who Kolat signed it after 4 months, until now there is nothing, and all the people, I think they know that. Until now, the people from this agreement, they face deportation. Last 3 weeks, 2 of our brothers, they faced deportation to Italy. And she says that she guarantees all the people who have case here in Berlin to transfer it to Berlin. No one until now get any transfer, 4 months. And after that, they come at the end and they say, the people of the school also, they have to move from here and be part of this agreement. We know this agreement is fact, it's nothing. That's why we say, okay, we don't accept this, because you play with us the same game, you evict us in Iranian Plus without giving nothing. Now, give us our right to stay. Our problem is not for keeping building, you know. We are not here for keeping building. We are here for demanding for our right. We don't care about this building too much. We're not coming. We face too much problem in our country. We face war, we face everything. And this Germany and Europe is part of this, our problem. They sell weapons, they do every shit there in our country. And when we come there, they don't need to give us our right. That's why we say we need our right, we don't need something else. And they don't give us chance to talk with them, and they ask to give us something. The first they come by 900 police, when they say, they come by 900 police and try to evict the place. And that's why we don't have the power to stop 900 police, and we don't need to escalate the things as we go up. And we stay in the roof to resisting for demanding our right. And also after that, they try to talk in the media to make us, show us like the criminal people. We are, I don't know, it's like we are so dangerous. We are never, now we have 3 days, we are in very peaceful way. Now we listen to our music up, we are doing peaceful demonstration for demanding our right. We say for them, okay, we are open to discuss. We sit with them, we talk. Yesterday, 10 o'clock, we start with them talking, and we give them our demand. Our demand is they have to give us our right to stay. And they say, okay, they go to discuss about this. They come back after, and they didn't give us something clear. And they say, okay, there is paper, they can give it to us with some proposal. And we say, okay, we need to see what is written inside, but we don't decide, because we need the people outside, also the public, to know what is written. And they need the things to be so transparent. We don't have things to hidden. But they refuse that. They say they don't allow any press to come inside. You know, that's why we are now here. I think I give the talk for my friend.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah, your name.
name?
My name is Adam.
Adam.
My name is Anu. I think the second thing is you should ask like media to know exactly why they don't let the media come in. And they say here the building is very dangerous. For example, one of who was coming there and the police always in the Ferris roof here. If it's that dangerous, why they staying there? And why they don't let the media come inside? So this is lying. Everything they say it's a lie. We are not a criminal. I'm talking about, belong to you, I'm a refugee. I'm here since 1.5 years in this building. So it's enough about the lying all the time for the refugee. This is enough. That's not true. They say why they don't allow the media. And about the agreement, so why they don't allow this agreement to take this paper from of the media. Because in this paper there's nothing. It's just saying the same thing to go to have conversation outside in some church. That means here is not secure, and here it's really secure. You can ask, like one hope he was there, and the district people is there. So if they did, like as they say, it's very dangerous. So why they staying there? And they see the people always there. So this demand is the same thing. Nothing changed here. To go in the church to make a conversation there, it's secure here. The building is not secure. How to believe it? It's not true. And it's mean, and then to continue in the same agreement as the Senate, and the Senate is enough lying for the refugee. Because that means if you want, you should live from the beginning, not stay until they stay here. So, and the second thing about that, they say people here, they're crazy and they're just some crazy people and they're criminal and they have this is not right. We are just only the refugee and we're asking about the demand and the only things you have in the roof there. And so we said, we are not going, and then if they come, let them come. The day is one day, so we're not going to leave this. Like for us, we don't want to go back to the Lagas, the same thing. We go back to the Lagas.
So you won't?
So no, we don't want to go back to the Lagas.
You won't go to the church?
No, here, no, we won't go to the church. For me, it's like as a refugee, I said clearly, we can't accept this, we refuse this, and it's what's going to happen, what's going to happen. So for us, it's not a problem, we're not going. So last police come, I think, and they say, yeah, we'll stay here, for sure.
How many people are you?
We are a lot. I can't give you the number exactly, but a lot. Yeah.
Between 40 and 80?
Something like that. Yeah. So. Yeah.
And I don't know, but all these 3 days, who was talking to media? Him.
If anyone have question?
I mean, he just was talking to media, nobody else. And we couldn't express ourselves. And there is rumors that say we are criminals, and that's why we want you to come inside to see yourself. We want you, we demand that you be in meeting between us and politicians and our lawyers to talk. Everything will be in transparency because they cheated on us. They are the powerful side. They are police, they have weapons, you don't have gas inside. You can come. If they let you in, you can recognize this. But they are the side who has fear that because they fear that they will be exposed to the public. And we just demanding one simple thing. It's become like this now. We want our freedom. I want it to be recognized. I want government to admit me as a person here in Germany because I really cannot live anymore here.
Can you say a little bit about your story? Because that's what the readers, it's going to be easier for them to understand your case. You say like you came from which countries you came, how you made it to Europe. Is there anything that you can give us?
Yeah, we are different refugees from different countries. But for example, yeah, for me, I come from Sudan, and they know what's going on in Sudan. They know there is war in Darfur. They know that Sudan is 2 years there is war in Sudan, and then Sudan now is 2 countries. They know all this, but they don't care about. We have right to be here, to be like accept us like asylum, like refugees. They don't care about this, and at the same time they help and they support our government in Sudan. The last year in Berlin here, Germans they make conference for finance the Sudanese authorities there, and they give them money, and this money they kill the people there by this money. And we are coming also, they treat us the same. It brings the force and also they need to kill us. This is the reality. They need the people to see the reality.
And it's country divided to
Give us your name, please.
Muhammad.
Where are you from?
Sudan.
All of you are from Sudan?
Yeah, my name is Anu, I'm from Sudan.
What's your name?
Sudan.
Sudan, Anu.
Anu?
Yeah. L-N-O-U-R.
A-L-N-O-U-R.
Sudan divided to two countries with two dictatorship governments. South Sudan has four wars. There is wars in Darfur. There is wars in the border between two countries. In the north, there is repression from government against people there. Students dying and arrested, people disappearing, workers disappearing and dying from this situation in my country. And when I'm here, I'm not accepted as political refugee here. And
I got 2 years here in Germany. I've got 2 years. I play, for example, 2 years in Germany. I came really from India for 2 years here in Germany. And in the end, I get the refuse. And what's good without other reason. Yes, you are from Sudan, but the story, as you told us, and everybody, all the world, since 2003, we have the war in Darfur, like in Sudan. You see, in Germany, so that's why I came here. Actually, I came from Niedersachsen and we came from different cities, like all the refugees. That's why we're fighting for our rights. So we are different countries.
Was that a yes? You were all rejected. Is that true?
Yeah, I get rejected last week.
You got rejected last
After
week.
2 years in Germany, they reject my case and say we don't believe you. No, still I have to apply to the court and waiting again maybe 2 years, 3 years. Don't know when, no one know. It's like that's why they do, and they don't care. And when they promise every offer, they don't make it. That is clear. When they offer, they snatch and collapse. It's nothing until now. There's people. Their name is in the list, and they don't get place to stay. And they come again to evict the school when the people stay. That's when the people stay living homeless or what. And also, it's really clear. We are fighting 2 years against the lager. We cannot go to the lager anyway. This is clear. They have to know that.
Yeah.
So you said you got the rejection.
Yeah, and that is true. I just want to say one thing is like, especially on the media. So we say it's like, oh, we are all the refugees, we are not going to come down, we will stay here. But I repeat again, if anything happened to one of us or one of the refugees, because we are so one of his responsibility about this, and the people from the district, they will be the responsibility about
all of them, they were
and
playing
we're not
since
going
long
to
time
accept this to go.
until now.
This
There
is clear.
refugee inside, very peaceful people. They don't have gas, they don't have pumps, as they accuse us, and just they want to protect themselves. They don't have nothing. They have nothing to lose. They said we will jump. It's last. The people in the roof, if it's clear, they know very well, and they want police to go in. And now they see again. If police went inside, they want their rights. They want to protect themselves. They will jump. He knows that very well, and he don't care. They treat black refugees more bad than other refugees. It's really racist treatment from government and outside the border and immigration responsible people. It's too bad here for black people. We don't choose to go out. We are not here for fun, okay? We come here for many problems. Some people were just crossing Germany. They forced to apply for asylum in Germany. There is a guy inside, he went to England 4 times, they deport him because of Dublin 2, and he don't want to stay here. And now he's inside, he don't know what to do. He can jump.
You can jump and you can.
And no. So,
Are there also children inside?
no.
Are there also women inside?
Yeah, there is women. Yeah, we have women inside, and we have one.
Say more or less how many?
Yeah, we have even like 7 or 8. I don't know exactly right, but we have women with us. So we can, but we have women with us.
Because the thing is, there is people also, it's not all the people in rooms, there is other people also like women, that other people sitting inside the room, still living inside. And that's why it's not easy to count and give number how many people inside. And we don't have the time to count because all the time, thousands of police here, how we can know? We have to stay up and we have to resist.
What is the recent information you got from the police or saying as for the eviction? What is the
Yeah, now,
information?
now they say the district, Bahnhof and the district, they say they don't take any responsibility and they give the responsibility to the police. That's clear means they need to evict. But we are waiting. We don't afraid. Let them come. And there is people inside that really they don't have things to lose because it's too much pressure. It's enough. So people need to jump. But these people, they don't think about the people and the human. They think about themselves. They need to stay like politicians in nice place. They don't need to lose the election after time, because we know the system of Germany. There is some racist people. Next time they cannot vote for them. That's why for them, if we are black people died, it's not a big problem for them. They need to save the space and save the chair they sit in.
When he came inside, there is a guy, he asked, he's a representative for us, and they were talking to him. And he came with his mobile phone camera, and he was asking him questions to put him in like tricky questions. Like he want to show something, he want to guarantee his argument after when someone died here to the public. Okay, he's crazy guy, maybe he's violent, they have problems, they have bomb, they have. That's why how they're thinking. They need to protect themselves, or they won't give you argument for this, for their faults.
We've been living here and this is cool since the beginning. This is all lying, it's not true.
Could you give us a list of demands? Could you say you need legal advice, for example? Could you say you need a doctor? Could you give some of your demands?
No, we have just one clear demand. We don't want the building, he's responsible for the building. He can't take it, we told him, okay? Our demand now, we want papers. That's all, papers. How? We want you, journalists, our lawyers, and politicians come in one table, and we do how we can make it, how we can take these papers. That's all. It's not too much, I think.
And how's the reaction on this? How's the reaction on this demand? Because the district...
They don't make any reaction.
Say nothing.
We sit with them all the time. We say we are able to talk. Until now we are able to talk, but they don't need to talk. It's like the agreement with them yesterday. They bring for us paper with something they propose, and then after we ask all the media to come, and we sit and we decided about it in front of all the media. Now from 3 o'clock we make press release, and we say 3 o'clock there is a press release. They refuse the press to go inside. They say no. They try all the time to block the way and show us we are the people who don't need to talk. But we are able to talk all the time. But they don't need to talk, because they don't need to do something.
So have you responded to this paper that you received?
They didn't even give us.
They didn't give us this chance. We are saying, okay, we can respond for this paper if you all the public and the press come, and we give all this paper for the press and we know what is going on, and then we give our decision, and then we see after that if there is more talking and how we can handle about it. They refuse, and they refuse the press to come, and after that.
But now we're here.
But
if you showed us the paper,
listen to me. Listen to me. Yeah, you are here. We know that, but what they play is they say the people inside is so dangerous and not dangerous for you to be inside. We need to show this. It's not like this. We need to show this clear. We don't need more lying, And the second thing also, we need to show we are very peaceful and we don't have things. We are not dangerous for the public, And before we make this, they say okay, they don't have any responsibility now, not Senate, not the district, and also now they give the responsibility to the police. That's clear. It's like the police, they have to evict. They try to put pressure to us by this. Put the press outside and make what they need to talk to the press what they need, and they don't need give us the chance, don't talk, then make anything and give responsibility for police. That's mean clear. They need to use the force, the police, to come and evict the place. And only they play this for a long time to show only to the public we are crazy, we are criminal, we are so dangerous. This is one woman with us all the time. And she's there. What happened to her? She's there. She's not died. She has 4 days here. No one attack her, no one do anything. And she knows what is going on. Why it is safe for her, not safe for the other people?
I would like to ask another question. You said that you gave them a paper of your demands. Did you get a response to that paper? Because I didn't understand it quite well.
Just the response, they say it's like we're being called to a Herman and she didn't pick the phone. And then after time, I think they have a meeting with the Herman or the Minister of Entry, and then in the end, they brought the paper. It's the same thing. If you want to talk, you cannot talk in the school here.
Okay.
You can go and talk in the church.
So the answer is pretty much
Yeah,
that you
it's the
go to
same-
the church, you all go down and you sit together with Krömer, and,
Yeah.
and
And then
he doesn't offer anything.
Yeah, nothing. It's the same letter as the people left now. It's like, and then after, we'll continue the Senate agreement, and the Senate agreement is they didn't want to get the thing lying to the people. So that's if you want to go in with this paper, it's the same thing. You will not stay until now in the building. So it's like for us now, we refuse. We are not going.
And did you respond already to
It's clear they don't offer thing to respond
They don't offer
about it.
anything.
They say we have to go down, and then after we go down, we go to sit in the church to talk. They don't offer anything. There is no offer. The clear is there is no offer. If there is offer, then we can respond. And after that, I will say, okay, let us talk about this. What you say, we go to the church and talk. Let us talk about it in front of all the media to let all the people know. They say no, and before give us chance now to come here to talk to the media, they say, okay, we don't have any responsibilities. They give the responsibility to police. That's why they say that's clear. They try to evict by force. It's clear. They don't need to give anything, only they try to evict.
When we get this text from their side, we said, okay, if there is offer, we expected it's offer. We said we check it, study this. If something is good, if it's good, you come, media, lawyers, we sign it, we show it to you. We want to be safe, okay? We feel because they cheated before. If not, there is many points we didn't like. We review this and tell it to the media as well. I mean, we want to be flexible. We want to be like we are really cooperative. We want to do this solution for ourselves. That's all.
As far as I understood, there is an agreement between the Senate and the refugees from Ohlauer Straße would not apply to your cases. Is that right? Because you got already rejected, so the agreement wouldn't help you.
The agreement is nothing. The agreement is nothing. I am one of the people who is sitting 2 months. I'm sitting talking with what is called, this is Mr. Collar. And at the end, what is I get only this. But I get this by the number, and there is nothing until now.
This is don't mean anything.
I mean nothing until now. I don't have place to stay. They don't give me anything. Until now, I get rejected last week. Until now, I don't have any place to stay. I don't have anything. So I am part of this. I am one of the delegation who sit with Kolak and talk 2 months.
Also hinten drauf,
Until
diese
now it's nothing.
Bescheinigung entfaltet keinerlei rechtliche
They say
Ansprüche.
they have to transfer my case to Berlin. Until now, 4 months, they don't transfer any case. They don't do anything. And what they're writing here, this not mean nothing legally.
Nothing. Just only agreement between politicians. That
It
doesn't
mean nothing legally. What's this? It's as if they're playing all the time with us.
So your case is retreated where?
Ausländerbehörde, stimmt.
No, is your case the Berlin Ausländerbehörde that treat your case, or
No, it's still my case in Hildesheim. I was in Hildesheim. They have to they say by this agreement they transfer it here, and after that they give me place here, and I continue my case here in Berlin. Now 4 months they don't transfer the case, they don't do anything. Until now I don't have place to stay, and when I stay in the school they come to me to evict. What's this?
I just tell you this came because now people went out of the school. Some people, when police came for the first time, they went out because they were afraid. They went to house in Spandau. They were like I hear that there is some TV report with them saying this house is very nice, clean, we like it. And they said, okay, what's the problem with the people in the school? There is new houses waiting for them. The problem is that they were cheating all the time. This agreement, there is people already in houses, distributed in many places in Berlin. But they were handling their cases individually, slowly, very gently. They started to send deportation letters for every single people there. They handled it so slowly, no one knew about it. Some people, they already wanted to Italy. There is one in hospital. There is 2, I know them. They are outside the school now. They have deportation letters. And we tried to scandalize this. We tried to meet you to talk about this outside here. We told them, invite them. We told our lawyers, people from the chair, they didn't came. They didn't let you talk, meet us. But we tried, we published it in the media, we talked about it as much as we can, and they were like evidence, their papers, these papers. And if you want it, we can give contacts, can give you these papers to show it to the public. Really official papers, deportation letters, after this agreement.
So what are your hopes? How could the problem be solved?
The problem only solved about try to give us something in our demand and talk about it. It's not solved by saying you have to go outside without nothing. You know, there is no negotiation. Can be like, okay, we don't give you anything, go outside. This is not negotiation. You know, this is using force, and especially with the police. Put thousands of police around and they say we negotiate. You cannot negotiate with me and put your gun in my head. It's not negotiation. You know, it's clear. And they talk about humanity, democracy. We are here inside 3 days. We only get food 2 times, and after the people from Judge put too pressure to them. What humanity they talk about?
This is not democratic country. You as journalists, you have right to come in. It's not human rights, it's international, okay? They don't respect it. Why? They fear, they have fear. They want to hide many things. It's not democracy. It's something else.
Does it mean there's no food supply anymore right now?
There's no food. We are only
Like the
this
church
morning.
has been-
Yeah, this morning we get some food from the judge. But it's not enough for us. But 2 days we get food only 2 times. I asked him what he needs to eat. Banhof, how many times he eat?
Because you said there was this pressure on the church.
Too much people give him only food 2 times.
Anyway, that is only if there's any question. Anyway, I think so. It's like most of the refugee our response or our answer for this paper. You know, we're not going to have conversation in the church or something like that. So anyway, we are here. We are staying in the building, and
And it's clear from the beginning.
that's clear.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not going
It is,
anywhere. We will see what's going on.
it is self-organized social movement. We are not criminals, we are not with weapons. We came out in the street to show us to the public because we were in isolation. Isolation in our lager, physically. We are not allowed to go. There is resident village, you know. And after, there is Dublin too, other kind of isolation. There is Frontex, you know already. Other, it's like levels of isolation. They want to keep us in one place, and they don't want us to be here today. If we didn't make this revolution or this social movement, we will not be here today to talk to you, to show our voices. We will stay in our lagers. There is many people there, they get ill of this, they get tired of this. Some people dying there, some people cannot move anymore, some people they are really, I don't know, people they are damaged. Some people they 15 years there in very far away lagers, 10 years.
And also I need to mention something so important. There's the things they try all the time to somehow criminalize all this movement. The thing is not about only school, not about building, not about anything. Like now I think the people know there is a protest march in Brussels, and some of our comrades is there and they finish this protest and they need to come back. Today we got information. They call the company who is brings the people back, and they say this is criminal refugees, and the refugees without status, we don't allow it legally to bring them back, and they need to control them. And now somehow people get car, solidarity car to come back, but we are really sure they can stop them because they don't need people to come here and support the things what is going on more. And this is something is so clear. The people they have to understand that. They playing, this politician and the police and the authorities, they playing too much to stop this resistance because they don't need to give right for the people.
I think it will not stop because it was march from the beginning, bus tour, other bus tour, and big demonstration in many cities. First hunger strike in Brandenburg, second hunger strike in Brandenburg. There is refugee tribunal. There was München hunger strike. There were Congress refugee in München. Now Nuremberg Hanover, and it's continuing. And it will not stop, I'm sure. There is other I didn't mention, but it will not stop. They should understand this. Some people here, maybe they will die today, but it will not stop. Maybe they will make it like, okay, nothing happening. With the days, people will forget about this, but it will not stop. We will not finish. There is many people. We have to maybe make more police numbers and gun machines to finish these people totally. But like this, some people will die. But there is others in this lager. They will go.
You say this is a racist country.
Yeah.
You say it's an undemocratic country.
Yeah.
So the question begs to be asked, if your situation in the country you're coming from is so dire, so extreme, what forces you to come to a racist, undemocratic country? Is this your last chance?
I told you that when we came out, we didn't choose to come here by ourselves, because when people didn't choose to be in a boat crossing Mediterranean Sea. Okay? People didn't choose that. They are in Lampedusa or in Greece. They want to go out, and they are here because there is many policies already. We don't want to talk about it. It's known against Africa, against our countries, because of resources, about power. They make it very bad there. Okay, if they leave us alone, many people I know German society. It's really, I'm talking about the system. It's racist system. I'm not talking about society. Okay. There is many normal people. I know friends of mine. Okay, they are really normal. Okay, but the system is really racist system. That's why we are here today. And when I'm here, I don't choose to be here with myself. Some friends also they don't choose to be here. They found themselves get arrested, and they forced them to apply for asylum here in Germany. They want to go to other countries. Some people they came here. They don't have any background about the system here, and they say,
You know, me as a journalist, as a black man, I always have trouble getting past the police line. As you said, they were restricting people from coming here to hear your story. Now, what responsibility does the press have to write that, to correct the situation? What can we do to correct this situation, to stop them from stopping us from coming across the police lines to hear your story?
Be strong, follow your career principles. I know, free journalists, and push on them. Deliver our message. Help us, let us be connected to reflect the truth. That's all.
Yeah, I'm sure I agree. I can say it's a really racist. It's happened to me. It's like, for example, if we are on the U-Bahn, exactly, in the U-Bahn, U-Bahn is a bit, no? So, and we are like two black people sitting in U-Bahn. And this is, I'm Muslim, the first time, the police, they come in the U-Bahn, and the first time they just come directly, left all these people, and they just come two of us, and they was asking to control us. I asked them, why you don't ask these other people, and they just come directly, this is the racist. And he was saying, no, because you come to check, and this is the racist, why you don't, if you ask all the people, why you come just asking black people. And then, they feel nervous, and they take me outside and take my Ausweis to send it back. I told them, yeah, you take it, but you are racist, this is a racist. Because why you don't ask about this? And then now they give me just only paper, and I have this paper until now I didn't go back to my lager. Because I don't want to go back to the lager, I have more than 2 years, and now I don't want to go back to the lager. So, and then they take it, and then they give me paper, just normal paper. And they say, this is, which kind of this law. So if you just see them, over is a big, and then you just come ask, you see 3 people, and they just come ask directly, don't ask them, start from there, and then come. I'm just police, and I never saw police in Uber come ask me. This is the reality.
If there is a small question, we are open to answer it because we don't have things to hide in it. We are so open, we need to be resourced.
Can you speak a little bit about the possibility about the paragraph 23?
Yeah, this is something for a long time the people demanded because they can easily they do it. The district or the Mr. Henkel or Minister of Underwear,
he can save the life of the people by doing this, and it's only papers, it not cost anything. But for them, it is, they don't like to do it. For them, I don't know what the reason, but for them, I think the reason is like the life of the people, of black people or the foreigners, the people come from outside, is not important. It's important the paper, they can sign it.
You see, this is the paper. When I home, they take my outvoice, and then the Sunday they say in 1 week you have to go back there. And I don't go until now because I don't want to go. In the end, I'm not a criminal, I'm just asking for the rights. In 1 month, and now they have more than 2 or 3 weeks, something like that. And this is fair, as you see how you could say. This is the reality. Even in the Uber and everywhere. So why we have to do? We are anywhere. That's why I'm saying we are dying. So we have nothing to do. Because everywhere we are facing the racism. Everywhere. This is the reality everywhere.
And they have to know that at the end, it's clear we are not going to move from this roof until they give us right to stay. This is so clear. And if they don't give us, they have to take the responsibility for all the people who can jump or die from there. There is more people, they're already enough. Enough for us. It's too much.
Clear, most of us, we are
anyway, we are losing.
Not the terrorists or not the criminal. We are the refugee, and then most of us losing it. That's to be clear.
Again,
as they say.
To be clear that our demand is we need papers for everybody in this building. Maybe even it's up there in the roof or inside the building. We just need papers. We need to be accepted. And after, we will not ask anyone to help. We are really able enough to coordinate our life, continue our life.
Yeah, and as you say, it's like paragraph 23, this law, as they say, it's like a group as a movement, they can get even paper. This is paragraph 23. A group as a movement, they can get a paper.
They were doing politics all the time since Oblats. They have their own fight. They're using us politically, and we are just part and just they playing all the time. Many different parties. You know these parties already.
At the end, really, only we need our right to stay, because we know that if we don't get our right to stay, anyway we are going outside the street, we have to face the police, control all the time, face any racist law going around, everything we can face. That's why our demand is right to stay, because by this can save our lives. We are not need this building, we are not come here to stay in this building. If they give us right to stay, we are still young, we are able to work, we are able to do anything to save our life. We are not people who come here to sleep or take money for the society, to give us money for the social. We are not this. We need our right to stay. We are able to work, we are able to do everything. When I come to my country, I work, I have job, I have everything. I'm able to do it here also.
Yeah, that's it. So, and just have one question. It's like to Banhof. It's like, I'm really strange as these people. They say they are the criminal and the people, the crazy people. And you know me here since the beginning. I was in this school or not. And you know most of us who is staying inside the building. So why even don't why you don't say this is a lie? And you know that is a lie. Is it right or not? You just got to answer. Is it right or not?
Many people, they were in this building, journalists, different. Many people, nothing happened. They just use everything happening before, take faults, use it in their articles, in media, in their site as well. To use it the way they want all the time, to reflect what they want to reflect to society.
Because even for me, it's like that. Today, it's really my power in this number. Cannot talk about it.
Yeah, at the end we say they cannot evict movement, and we are here, and we will fight.
Of movement, everybody's right. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we are here, and we will fight. Freedom of movement is everybody's right. Thank you very much.